what do you guys think the outcome is for our GMs if either team loses? A little curveball. I've been thinking about this.
I honestly think they're both back.
Yeah.
I think they're both back.
Yeah.
I don't think any owner is firing a GM. Well, does Bergvin's contract run out?
He has another year after this one.
Yeah, so I think they're getting paid. I don't think owners are writing checks for GMs to go away after a pandemic season with no fans.
Yeah.
I think they'll bite the bullet and pay.
Especially GMs that have built, on paper, pretty strong teams. Like to get rid of them over performances of players, or if a playoff series that hasn't gone their way. I just laugh.
It's like regardless. It's like regardless of either team, Leafs or Habs, whichever one wins or loses, you can't take away the fact that both general managers had two of the best off seasons.
They both improved their teams tremendously. Yeah,
like both general managers made impact moves that they won, and so yeah, I definitely would see both of them back. If the Habs crashed and burned and didn't make the playoffs this season, then maybe I could have seen some changes being made. But yeah, they made the playoffs. They moved a step forward in terms of their build right now, especially their forward group. I can see both of them being back. And then in terms of Dubas, the pressure's on. They need to win now. This is the season. The media might call for his head if something happened. Like, could you imagine actually if the Habs happen to win the series? It would be a fucking shit show in Toronto. What's surrounding that team, but I don't think the right choice would be to fire Kyle Dubas. Like, you still have to move on, at least in the short term.
Yeah, my thing is you can't agree with the guy's decisions, and then if they don't work out, say, okay, he deserves to be fired. It's like, well, you agreed with them yourself. So
you should make a burner account for the Habs, because fuck, half these fans were all on board with all the moves we made at the start of the year, and now, holy shit, fire the GM.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Oh, it's
if you're wrong with the guy, how are you calling for his head? Like, what makes you like you were wrong too? So
you're deleting first. You're deleting all your history. Then you're
it's just I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you both. I think it's just funny how the firestorm will happen. But at the end of the day, 100%, they're both. I think our teams are in good hands overall. I think ours has some holes to still fill. We're still getting better, and we're actually, it's funny. The core is still around the same age. You guys just have the higher end.
Well, we've just been in the league a little longer. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but there's, we're building what we're building, and I just hope it keeps going. But
dude, this could be real fun. Toronto, if Montreal can figure out their offensive woes going forward, and if Ottawa stays on track, that's going to make for some real fun hockey down the stretch here in a couple of years.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll see Canada own the Atlantic Division, as they should, right? That would be the
Tampa
key.
And Florida too. I mean, they ain't going nowhere. That division will be tough as hell.
Fucking Tampa. It's cap circumvention. I hope they get pounced by.
I'm so excited for that series.
Yeah, I'm with the Panthers.
So excited.
All over the Florida Panthers. Can't wait.
I want them to win. I don't know if they will win, but
yeah, it's the only other thing I was gonna say, just with we were talking about the season. The one thing I do, Toronto had their blip at some point. They went on because you guys did have some losing six out of eight.
Yeah, it was bad at one point.
Yeah, and I remember comparing, listen, guys, even Toronto's losing, fucking relax. We're all going through this. They're on this, same different times, but the same idea. But overall, I mean, there hasn't been too much in terms of uphill climbs or controversy for you guys this year. It's been a pretty good year overall. I mean, I'm sure there's been some you're in the trenches. For us, it's been a goddamn nightmare, and I'm pretty sure, at least for one, I just feel the team is they are galvanized in that room and kind of ready to go. And I just think a lot of that's overlooked to a point where they're ready to go to playoffs.
Well, they are. And I mean, on the other hand, with the Leafs and Matthews and Marner not winning yet, Joe being his age, Spezza being his age, I just think those probably cancel each other out. I mean, Montreal definitely had more adversity and faced more adversity this year. I don't think there's any disputing that. Yeah. But I mean, over the course of individual careers on each team, I mean, the adversity Matthews and Marner have been through over Cockney and Suzuki. So I think that might cancel out. But I just can't wait. I can't believe it starts Thursday. I wanted it to start Monday or something. I seen you tweet something out saying that you heard Wednesday, and I was like, fuck yeah.
Well, that's what fucking Pierre LeBrun said. And then all of a sudden it was Thursday, and I was like, this is horseshit.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know. It's just the and the only reason why I said that was more it losing early. The team's kind of well, we've lost a lot of games.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But you're right. It's a good point. Your stars have felt it. They felt the pressure. They want to get over. They want to say, screw this image. I'm gonna win. Nick Suzuki and Kotkaniemi come in the first time in the play-ins and knock off Crosby and Malkin.
Host money.
Surprised us,
but that's a confidence thing that those guys now go into. If you shut down Malkin and Crosby, why wouldn't you believe in you can shut down Tavares and Matthews?
Well, there's
So-
Marner's there too.
Yeah, these
Good
that's.
skilled bastard.
I know he is a magician. I wish he'd shoot more, but he's a magician.
Yeah, I can't say enough good things about that kid, man. Yeah,
Mitch Marner.
special to watch. Yeah, he's definitely enjoy. It's hard not to like. There's plays I'm just like, fuck, man. Like that was so nice.
When you're a fan of the game, you just cheer for good shit, and when a guy produces good shit, you cheer for him. Like I like Patty Kane. Not really much reason to like him, but he does amazing shit on the ice. I mean, why wouldn't you enjoy watching him play? So
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. Who go ahead. Go ahead. Matt.
I was just gonna say I'm hyped up for this to start. Like you guys, it couldn't start any sooner. Just to be at the edge of my seat watching this stuff is gonna be an absolute blast. And it's a shame, we can't get together. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I don't think I've even fully come to terms with what we're all gonna experience.
wait till what we're feeling Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wait till what the nerves are like on that those days. Thursday
Like,
morning
it's
when you
gonna
wake
be-
up.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult, and it's going to be definitely an experience to have to manage ourselves through.
We are
Like we each play
legitimately-
Boston. Now we get to play each other.
Yeah, and how often have we shit on each other for our games against Boston or our series against Boston? Like we've all been doing it for years. We do not know how to act. Like we literally have no idea how to act. Like I said earlier, it's like, do I go back to my 15-year-old self, 18-year-old self, and just like chirp leafs like a child, or do I, am I an
Oh,
adult? Like,
I don't say anything to the series is over.
I don't know what we're supposed to do. We've